Hi everybody, welcome to the Starlight Realm by Jess. I'm Jessica, and it is Sunday. Oops, sorry, I'm making all kind of noise. Sunday here. I am sorry I have been MIA. It's been a rough week. And just, work was busy, Halloween, all of the things. So I just haven't, and I've been really tired. Haven't had time to, or couldn't make time, or whatever you want to call it, to film. So I finally am back, and coming back to you with this same canvas. This is the Kitchen Helpers by Randall Spangler from Diamond Art Club. And as you can see, I only have this much left because the canvas itself stops about here. So I only have like a, what would you call that? Like a 4 by, no, not even 4. I don't have, let me get like a regular index card, let's see. Or I don't have any regular index cards, but I have these like bigger ones. And these are 4 by 6. So let's put this over here so this doesn't get stuck. So this goes to here. So that's 4 by 6, and there's like this much, there's tiny bit, like maybe, like a finger width. And then over here, so let's say 4.5 inches by like 7 left. So not much. I have been working on this here and there when I feel like diamond painting. So yeah. Let's see. I did start this square already, as you can see. And yeah, so let's just carry on. Do a whip and chat, fill you guys in what's been going on and whatnot. We're gonna start tonight out with 317, letter Y on the canvas. I just threw one out. There's dog hair. I've got it. Another one. Oh no, where are my tweezers? Ugh. If you would see the top of this thing, this 60 bottle case, there's stuff everywhere. Oh, these are the flat ones. Let's see if it'll work anyway. Oh yeah, picked it up. There we go. I have a pair of the really pointy ones, but I don't know where they got to. My kids have a bad habit of carrying them off. So, anyway, so let's see. Been a lot going on. There's been people off at work, so we've been really busy, and whatnot. Just a lot going on. Trying to get everything done, trying to keep overtime at a minimum, because we just don't have a lot as a company coming in, so we're trying to keep, things low, overhead. So yeah, if you hear stuff in the background, my husband is listening to an audiobook while he paints Warhammer models, so you may hear that in the background. If you do, I apologize, but he's doing his thing, I'm doing mine. Yeah, so sometimes you might be able to hear that. I did the Halloween thing, kids dressed up. Sophia dressed up as Mario, and Penelope dressed up as a starry witch, which is an old costume of Sophia's. We were gonna get the kids' costumes this year, but we just, decided to save the money, talk to them about it, like, hey, can you guys wear your costumes either from last year or whatever, and, they both agreed that they could, so, yeah, so we did that, walked around, trick-or-treated for like an hour, and the kids had like so much candy, and that was pretty much our normal course that we go around the neighborhood. So we were just like, yeah, let's go ahead and call it, yeah, so nothing wrong with that. They had, like I said, oodles of candy, so I have been, as you all know, very tired, very run down, and just trying to catch up on as much rest as I can when I can, because yeah, the exhaustion is just, it's a real thing, I have I don't know how to put it, but like I just have these days, these periods where I just can't. I just feel so drained, and like this past Friday, I had planned on working over because we were going to be short-staffed, and Fridays are always our big day because we've got to get out everything for Saturday and Sunday, and we walked into having some left over to get out same day closings for Friday, so we all knew it was going to be a big day. So I worked from 8:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the evening. I did take a few breaks in between, and I did go ahead and take my lunch. I was going to not take my lunch, but I decided I did need to get away from my desk for a little bit because I did something like 48 closings on Friday by myself. 48. I sent out 48 packages. That's a lot of packages. So I was just like, I need to take my break. So I went and got our youngest off the bus, and all of that, just relaxed, took a shower because I didn't know if we were gonna go to dinner or just order something, and we ended up ordering pizza, so that was fine. My husband went and picked it up, so we had Domino's. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But it was a good deal, you know what I mean? We had coupon or whatever. So then Saturday morning, slept in, got up, didn't have to work because I'd already done my hours of overtime, and we had to go to UPS store to return some Amazon stuff, and then we had to go to the Amish market and get deli meat. We got some sandwiches because they'll make them for you right there. They're really good deli sandwiches, and ate those in the parking lot. And then on the way home, we stopped at Walmart. We had to get a couple of like the big tote bins, like the Rubbermaid, Sterilite, whatever, go with, I think the ones we bought were Sterilite. But yeah, I digress. We need to get those. And I needed dish soap. Somehow I ran out of dish soap. I don't know. I try to keep one back of certain things. Dish soap being one of them. But I didn't have one. I don't know. I forget stuff a lot. So anyway, we did that. And did we do anything else? No, not really. Got up this morning, made breakfast. Fried potatoes, sausage, bacon, cinnamon rolls. I had eggs. Nobody else eats eggs, only me. Biscuits. I made way too much food. We didn't need the biscuits. But I ate a couple, and I'll use the extras for deli sandwiches through the week for my lunches. Went to the grocery store, got what we needed. Well, did my pickup. And then we did actually go, Sophia and I went into Kroger. And we had to get soda, and because the girls are going to be home a couple of days this week, one for election day and one for Veterans Day, my husband said, oh, you better buy extra milk, because we do go through a lot of milk when the kids are home. So I bought an extra gallon of milk. So what else? Made pasta, cheese raviolis with meatballs for dinner, and salad, garlic breadsticks, which I used like a refrigerated pizza crust, pre-made pizza dough for. Oh, really, really good. Whole meal was really good. What else? Oh, then we took the girls to get ice cream at this has been happening to me a lot lately. I cannot find words. Dairy Queen. That's where we went. I just got a caramel sundae. It's so good. Sometimes, like, I don't know, the simple is more what I want, you know? Sometimes I'll get a Blizzard. I feel like I most of the time get a Blizzard, but if I'm not feeling like cookie dough Blizzard, or I'm not feeling like one of their new specialty Blizzards, then I'll get, I'll just get like a caramel sundae, or like a dipped cone, like the dipped in chocolate cone, you know what I mean? I like those too. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's getting older, if it's the possible menopause, I don't know if it's just stress, work, anxiety, exhaustion, I don't know, but something is making me lose like the next word that I want to say, and I don't know what that is. Now I can't even find the next color I want to do. Oh, here it is. Do R next. 336, which is like a blue, like a navy. But yeah, so I don't know what that's about. I've been thinking, like, should I switch up my multivitamin or something? Because right now I just take like a women's one a day, like Centrum. So I don't know if, oh, come on. There we go. So I don't know if I need to switch up my vitamin, or if it's just, you know, one of those other factor things. I'm like, is ginkgo biloba, is that the one you're supposed to take for your memory? I don't know, because I can't remember. It's terrible. So yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm going to talk to my doctor the next time I go about that. I need to go soon. He wants me to have my blood work done because I haven't had it done in a while, like years. And just to check and make sure everything's, you know, where it should be or whatever, because I am on high blood pressure meds, and I'm on like an acid reducer for my stomach, acid reflux. So yeah, so he wants me to get blood work done and then come in. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll call the office and see when I can get in, because I've canceled my last 2 appointments. And we're going to get to the point where he's not going to fill my prescriptions until I come see him. So he'll do that to me. Well, it's not so much him, like his staff, I guess, like who fills the prescriptions for the pharmacy, like tells them, like, yeah, go ahead and give her more. They'll only let me go so far before they're like, nope, you gotta come in. I'm sure it's for my own good. Let's go with the down arrow, 890. It's like a dark green. So yeah, so I gotta get to the dock. So I just don't like going. A, I don't like taking the time off from work to go. And B, I just don't like it. I don't like getting on the scale, even though I have been losing for over a year. Like I'm steadily going down like 10 pounds every time I go. I've lost like about 40-ish. So I mean, that's good. I don't know that I'll have lost any this time though. I've kind of stopped trying so hard, I guess would be a good way of putting it. I mean, I have pretty much traded full-on soda for no sugar soda, so I'm sure that's still helping, even though I'm not doing as much as I could. Like I'm eating candy and stuff again, so. But I feel like I'm not eating as much candy, at least, so that's something. I'm telling myself that after the holidays and stuff, I'll get back on the wagon completely. I'll stop buying candy again and stuff. So I did not buy any cookies this week from the grocery store, so that's something. I do still have a few cookies, so, you know, more than like a thing. But in the same vein, I bought more Sour Patch Kids because I have a sour candy problem, to put it mildly. So if you hear noises, my husband is now playing a video game, so you might hear that in the background. Sorry. I think the dog is laying down sleeping somewhere. The time changed today, so I think her rhythm's a little off because of that. So it's just so dark. I felt like, and I know that it is, you know, we're in West Virginia, so our time does change and it does get dark earlier and everything. my husband actually set our alarm today. We never do that on Sundays unless we actually have something somewhere we need to be. But he said, oh, I don't want to sleep the day away, you know, and with the time change. And I was like, yeah, I could, you know, okay. And when it went off and everything, he was like, oh, you know, better get up. And then I was like, okay. He was like, oh, you don't have to get up. I'm like, no, I better. I don't want to sleep the day away either. So, oops. So yeah, so that happened. We did that. And then, like I said, we... Anyway. What are you guys working on? What project are you working on right now? I know that some people are doing like a Veterans Day thing. I know, Diamond Painting Anonymous she's doing a veterans event. I don't have anything in my current stash that would go with that theme, so I'm not doing that event. I didn't want to buy anything specific or special for it, because I'm trying to be good and be on a no buy for a while, because Christmas is coming, and yeah. But I did watch, is her channel called Diamonds and Washi? I think it is. I did watch her unbox from Jada Gem Shop her new Disney Princess collection by I forget the artist's name. It's like Mara maybe, or Mia something, and then there's like numbers after it. But anyway, she's an artist. You can follow her on Instagram and stuff. But Jada Gem Shop got the legal licensing to reproduce in diamond painting this artist's work, and she does like Disney, like her own renditions of Disney princesses, and they're like portrait style, like only like, you know, from like maybe right above the bust up or the bust up, and so they're gorgeous. They're all around $70, I will tell you though. So, and there's 20 of them, so to get all of them it's like over $1,000. So I was like, well, that is going to be an ongoing thing. Like, I can't, unless I win the mega jackpot for the Powerball that's up to almost $2 billion, I cannot drop over $1,000 on diamond paintings at one time. So I plan on maybe getting like 2 or 3 to start with. You know what I mean? Like picking up a couple, like every month or every couple months or whatever, because like I need to spread that kind of thing out. But I do really, really want them. They're gorgeous. Wait till you go and see them. The hair on the girls, the expressions, the eyes, like she's very good, this artist. And I did start following her on Instagram, and I was looking at some of her back work that she has put on there, and it really is good. She's very good. I think she's like a digital artist. I think this is all like digitally done. I don't think any of it's like ink and ink and paper anymore. I know that there are a lot of artists doing that stuff now. So that's cool. And I like that she's like not, you know, just some huge, you know, big name artist or whatever, like that's like getting this done. Like she's a good, amazing artist, and she's, you know, getting paid for her license. You know, she's getting paid for her licensing for these amazing pictures. I didn't know until I started doing diamond painting that art theft, like in the sense of like diamond painting and like wall art and stuff like that, was such like a big, huge like thing. Like when I thought of like art theft, I thought of like, you know, like somebody robs like the Louvre. But no, apparently it's on a smaller scale. Like you like this particular photograph, or you know, something that you saw on the internet, or you know, this company is selling this particular wall art or whatever, but it's not actually licensed from the artist who originally painted it, sketched it, you know, digital art, generated it, and how whatever format, you know, medium that they work in. And like I didn't know that was a thing, you know what I mean? I thought, like I said, that the only art getting stolen was like, you know, paintings from the Louvre or something. So yeah, or like private collections. Like I know I've heard of, you know, this particular picture got stolen from a private collection or whatever. So yeah, so joining this community, you know, has made me aware of that situation. And I think I do have some diamond paintings that I bought before I knew about all that stuff. So if I do show them on here, I do apologize in advance. When I first started, like, again, I didn't know that it was even a thing. So I try really hard now to only get licensed stuff, but I know you have to be really careful on like Amazon, because like AliExpress and stuff. I've never actually ordered from AliExpress, but I know that there's a lot of stolen art on there, I guess, from what I hear from other diamond painters. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm gonna post this on Monday night. I'm gonna try and have the energy this week to post regularly again. Once I get this done, which I know I've been saying for weeks, I do have another Diamond Art Club that I'm gonna pull out and kit up and work on. It's around, I think I might have told you guys that. I've already got it picked out and everything. I actually had the box sitting here to the side of my dining room table against the wall for a while, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this back in my stash because this is taking, you know, my mental state or whatever is prohibiting me from finishing this painting fast. And I felt like that one was just like sitting there staring at me like, when are you opening me? When are you opening me? And to be fair, it is already open. Like, I'll give you guys I'll unbox it, and then, you know, set it up and stuff. Next, 8, 9, 5, another green. had an itch. My hair was in my face. So yeah, just like living life, trying to get through every day. You know, one step at a time. And trying to keep our jobs, because the banking industry is very turbulent right now because the interest rate keeps going up, and so less and less people want to refinance or get a home equity loan. So it's just, it's rough going right now. So if you are a prayer, please pray for me, my husband. If you are not, can you send us your good vibes, well wishes, because we need to keep our jobs. Christmas is coming, although I think I've already told you guys the girls are pretty much done. But like, we haven't gotten for his mom yet, my parents. So, you know, we'd like to do that. So, yeah. Football season, like for our concession stand, is over for the band boosters. Sophia and I went and did concession at the last JV game. That was our last game. They cleaned out the concession stand yesterday morning. So we have a a storage unit that we keep everything in, because the school doesn't want, you know, anything left in there over the non-season, the off-season, as it were, which is understandable. So we have to clean out and put away, and so do the other booster organizations, because we do share it with several other booster organizations. There's, you know, I think there's like a Pop Warner team, and of course the soccer teams, and even Madonna, which is the local Catholic school, plays at our field and uses that concession stand. They don't use like our stuff, you know, but they do use that concession stand. So I think we have a band booster meeting Thursday night, like a full-on, like everybody. This past Thursday we had an executive officer meeting, just the 4 of us, and worked on the we're working on revamping the bylaws, because they haven't been reworded and worked in a long time, and there's just a lot of like inconsistencies or like the same verbiage over and over kind of thing. So like it'll like double say things. So we're working on, you know, and clarifying stuff that's kind of well, it says this, but we've never actually done that, or you know what I mean. So yeah. CK. just over half an hour. How long do you guys like these? You want them around a half an hour? You want them an hour? Like, what's your normal, like, oh, I sit down and diamond paint for, you know, 45 minutes or whatever. Next one, 3370, and it's a dark brown. I sometimes will just sit down and diamond paint on like a 15-minute break from work because I do work from home. So I do have that ability. Unfortunately, I can't diamond paint while I'm working because I'm on and off the phone. And the calls aren't long. Generally around 2 minutes. So I don't really have time to, you know, I don't know how many diamonds you can place in 2 minutes, but I feel like it's not a lot. So my job doesn't really lend me to being able to diamond paint while I work, while I'm on the phone, because they're not long phone calls. And generally, if I'm on the phone, I'm still clicking away and typing notes and stuff about the phone call, because we do notate the phone calls that we make and everything. So I've heard other diamond painters say, oh, well, I take this one to work or whatever, or I take my smaller one to work, and I'm just like, oh, I can't do that, because I don't have like downtime for my job. It's pretty much from the time you log in to the time you clock out. I'm answering emails or running reports or actually sending packages, whatever it may be. I know when I first was doing this painting, I was going with the long strips across it, and then come to this top couple of rows, I've just been like, oh, I'm just gonna open up and do it like doot 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 doot. Oh yeah. So over on, I don't know if you guys follow Stone Magpie. You should if you don't follow her. Suzanne, I believe is her name. Do I have more of these? 3-3. Because I am low. Do you see this? Okay, let's see. That one's empty. No. Is this it? Yes, thank goodness. I was like, oh no. Got a few others. I'm not gonna put those in though until I need to. But yeah, I was getting like, I was like 10 diamonds in there. I was like, uh-oh. Ooh. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I hooked my foot on it. Oh no. Now I gotta get your line back up. Is that right? Okay. I think it's good. I'm just gonna pour them all in there, and then I'll pour them into the bottle. Stone Magpie. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. The choo-choo jumped the track. So she does this thing, and I love it, at the very end when she finishes a diamond painting, during a Wip and Chat, where she gets out one of her storage bottles, Tic Tac container, or whatever, and she says, you know, oh, we're done, you know, like a, and shakes her drills. And I love that, and I think I want to do that with you guys if I finish on camera, just like as an homage to her, because I love her. She's just got such wonderful positive energy. I truly love watching her channel. Whenever I get my notifications that she's put up a new video, I'm like, oh my god, you know, I have to watch it as soon as able. So she actually has one up that I got a notification on that I haven't watched yet, so I'm excited about that. She's doing a series too right now of the Zodiac. She bought a Zodiac chart diamond painting, and she's been doing the slices, like the pie pieces, the triangles, for each Zodiac. You know, like it's not Chinese Zodiac, I'm so sorry. Like your sign, like your Zodiac sign. Like I'm a Pisces, Leo, Virgo, da da da. She's been doing those when it hits like your time. So of course Pisces is like last, I think, I don't know. And so I'm waiting for her to do that one, but she just put up another one, whatever, I don't even remember, Virgo maybe? I don't know. So yeah, she just put up another video on that I watched the other day, like, I don't know, maybe a week ago at this point. So, oh guys, look, we're getting down to it. Oh, it's so close. So close. I'm not even gonna dump these in a tray. This is why. Which I'll tell you the number for in a second when I pick up the lid, because I tossed it. I'm just trying to get them to flip over in the bottom of the bottle so I don't have to, I don't want to tip them out, like I said. So I can get a hold of one. That again was 317. $8.90. Only need 4 of these. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna pick them out of the bottom of the thing. If my glue dot was stickier, because this is an older glue dot, I've had this glue dot in for months, and I have taken it out and turned it around a couple of times, then I would just be able to pull them off the top, but I can't because it's not sticky enough. So I have to like push it against the bottom like you would against the tray, you know. So these parts are kind of boring at this point in the painting, because it's all just like the oh sorry, 3371, that brown again, because it's just all this like border at the top, framing, however you want to put it. So there's not really much to it. This is an older kit, and I do see gapping. I know that you have to have some gapping because it's better than popping drills, which I've never experienced popping drills, but at the same time I feel like, oh, is that gonna show real bad, you know? But I think it's that whole thing, like a diamond painting is not supposed to be viewed this close up as we see it when we're placing the diamonds. It's meant to be viewed from, you know, 3-4 feet away, something along those lines, and then that's the sweet spot where like the magic happens. Like, you're not gonna see those gaps. You're not gonna see that gapping from that distance. So trust the process. That's what they say. Trust the process. Yeah. So we will do just that. We will keep trusting the process. Have you guys been doing your meditating? I know we talk about that sometimes on Worthwhile Wednesday. I have to be honest, I have not been doing my meditating. I don't know if that is, you know, adding up with the other things that's making me tired and making me forgetful. But I have not been faithfully doing my meditation. And I really do need to do that, center myself. I also really need to get to the chiropractor. My hips are hurting so bad. My back and my neck. I need to be cracked. I need those pops. But like, I don't know, finding the time and the money to go do everything you need to do to stay right and healthy. When do you find the time, guys? 40+ hour a week job, 2 kids, husband, house, dog, cat, civic duties. I'm at a loss. I think we'll do this one more color and then we will call it good night for the day. Oh, just messing stuff up right there. It's like an orangey color. That's nice. This painting's had a good bit of it. See that capping? I don't know. Let's keep trusting the process. It's not gonna matter, it's not gonna matter, it's not gonna matter. How about I don't know what I was doing the other day when I was diamond painting, or I guess it's probably been more like weeks now, but like down in the books, on the spine of these books, the cookbooks, I guess, I found like diamonds that weren't like the correct color. Like I had placed like the wrong, you know what I mean? Like they just seemed out of place. So I pulled them up with tweezers or like my fingernail, and they weren't. They were wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I went dumb or blind or both. But I had like, I don't know. I just looked back down over, you know, sections, and I'm like, wait a second. Oh, right. Why did they chart it like that, you know? They didn't. It was me being stupid or something, or careless, or I don't know. Something. Something, right? Have you seen that SNL skit? It's a Christmas skit. Something Claus. Everybody getting something. Something Claus. That's fun. Keenan is the one who does that, and then like there's a couple of the girls that like sing as like background elf, you know, singers. It's pretty fun. My kids and husband have been listening to Christmas songs because you know, November hit, and I don't know if it's my, like I said, my mindset or what's going on with me, but I'm just not in the mood yet for Christmas songs. So we'll see if it gets better. Better, huh? Alright guys, well that was the last, you know, let's put one. This weird little spot right there, I see. See how that paper's not, I don't think I put it on there very good. Or it's not cut straight, because I did cut those in half myself with a pair of scissors, so it could be me. But anyway, so we finished a square rectangle, and I'll finish this one. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. I'm getting kind of tired. So did I say that this was 3? Focus. 355. It's like terracotta-y color. Alright everybody. Well, I truly appreciate you joining me here in the Starlight Realm by Jess. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.